be honest, I always wanted to be a great football player, so it was always my goal just to work harder than everybody else. And I think after doing that for a couple of years, I actually started playing quarterback in 8th grade. So before that, I played receiver or running back, stuff of that nature. So as I got a few years under my belt at quarterback, I think all my hard work started catching up, and everything just started coming together.
Ryan Orr is a natural leader. It was very evident early on when we got to the fields. He started pulling people out. I think it started with the upperclassmen. We worked with the guy Eli who pulled Ryan out, and then as a result of Ryan get out there, he was pulling other guys out. As a quarterback, typically at high school, your best athlete's playing quarterback, which doesn't always translate to your natural leader. So it's good when those two things parallel. He's a natural leader, he works hard, and he got gifted playing that position where he's called upon to be more of a leader.
So the first time I came into PFP was actually kind of very informal. I wasn't actually here. I worked with Ben, Travis, and Erik. We were up in Emmitsburg at Mount St. Mary's, and we had that field, and we were kind of running around in the summer, I think, of 2020. And they were just taking us through some speed and agility drills and stuff like that. And let me tell you, it was not pretty for me. I was super tight. I ran like a box truck, that's what Ben will tell you. I think Ben was faster than me when I first came in. So I think I've progressed a lot since my first time ever, coming to PFP and working with them. And yeah.
We first started working with Ryan during quarantine. We weren't able to get into the gym, so we wanted to meet them where they were at. And at this moment, it was in a field in Emmitsburg. We took them out there. It was about 4 or 5 guys to start off. And we just wanted to get them moving, getting ready for the season, going into the summer. We wanted to make sure they were moving properly. And the first thing we noticed about Ryan is he was very tight in his movements. We were trying to do some different things, and you can just tell he hadn't done those certain movements in a while. So we wanted to get him moving. We wanted to get him a little bit more fluid in his movements. He was a little tight. He was a little rigid. So it was definitely the first thing is making sure we were just getting him moving in the correct patterns.
Yeah, so quarterback's a lot different than any other position in football. And I think that's because I'm more of an overhead athlete, so I really train more like a baseball player if you think about it. It's a lot of rotator cuff muscles, little muscles like that, and that's something that they focused on that not a lot of other people had before, and that really helped me. They focused on my core and really just strengthening up my arm to make sure to prevent injury, and it's really helped me become a better quarterback, not just athlete, because I just feel all around better.
So at PFP, we took the philosophy that we want, I'll use Ryan Orr as an example. We structure the movements to match what they do on the field. I mean, as an athlete, you want to increase your movement bank, so when you're on the field, you can draw upon those movements when you're playing organically, not thinking about it. So we rehearse multiplanar, linear, all those things that they're going to need when they're playing. That way when they're on the field and they're moving, they don't have to think, they can just be instinctive, they can react, they can go.
When I was making my decision to go to college, I actually came in that day to talk to Travis, Ben, and Erik about what they were thinking for me, because I was really at a crossroad between Shepherd and Clarion, and I was having a really hard time deciding. And so I came in and they talked me through it. We went out to lunch, and they helped me through it. I made my decision with them because they really gave me some great advice, and Travis and Ben, being college athletes in the past, really helped me. They told me their experience with going to college and experiencing football and playing. So I think they really helped me make my decision, and I don't know how I could have done it without them, actually.
So Ryan moving on to the next level, I think one thing that a lot of colleges wanted to see from him was his ability to get out of the pocket and improvise and move. So when we first got him, that was the first piece that we worked on. Knowing when he goes to that next level, he's not going to keep the jersey perfectly clean like he did in high school. He had an awesome line. So getting him the ability to get out of the pocket, make the throws that he needs to make, and ultimately just be an athlete out there.
I want them to know that PFP isn't just a gym. It's a place where you can develop not only as an athlete but as a person. The coaches are super awesome. They'll help you. They're very personable. And they're not only worried about you as an athlete, they're worried about you as a student, you as a person, and it's a really great place to be. It's fun to be here. Not only if you just love working out, but if you love talking to people, and I've really enjoyed my time here.
When we're talking about Ryan, first word comes to the mind is leader. He's willing to step out, do things outside of his comfort zone, and invite other people to do it with him. He's going to step out, he's going to lead the way by doing it the right way, and bringing people, because of his charisma, and the people around him are just drawn to him. He's goofy, he's fun, but he's also a hard worker, and that's kind of the good balance to have when you're trying to get other people to work with you, and it's really just a testament to him being able to bring others with him in his journey.